Your opponent using toss plays against you and you can't stop it, use this easy setup on defense to go ahead and stop those run plays back in the backfield. Coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTube that actually gives you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Alright, so guys, if you are looking for daily tips to go ahead and take your game to the next level, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and also that notification icon, because I upload my daily tips, so you want to be able to go ahead and get access to them immediately. Alright, so guys, I want to talk about a request that I just recently got from one of my subscribers. It says, this is from Robert Lee Nixon. It says, I appreciate your tips. I'm having trouble stopping the run. In particular, the halfback toss. My younger brother keeps killing me with it with the Falcons. I'm a diehard Steelers fan. Any advice on me being a 34 guy, willing to switch to 43 or 46? Any of your ideas would be much grateful. All right, so Robert, good news is that you don't have to switch over to 43 or 46. You're obviously aggravated by this run play. What I do is that, you're always going to have the element of a user play by your brother, where your brother's going to make a great cut or a great move. So all we want to do is put our defenders in position to go and stop the play and make sure that he doesn't get any yardage. There's no guarantee that you're going to get the perfect defense to stop it, because there's always that user variable that's involved in the process. Now, what I want to do is I want to, out of Pittsburgh Steelers playbook, we're going to use a 34 is our base defense out of the 34 solid, and the defense we're going to go ahead and utilize is going to be the cover 4. The cover 4 is our base defense. Now, I know a lot of people use cover 4 as their base defense. It's getting spammed online, but the reason why is it's very effective against the run. So we're going to go ahead and make a couple adjustments. First and foremost, the blitzing linebacker is going to go to where the pitch side is going to go at. Now, the Falcons, basically all their pitch plays, they only go one direction. They only all go to the right unless he flips the play. You're basically going to be looking for the strong side of the formation is where the pitch is going to go. All right, so with cover 4, basically we're going to do the following adjustments, and we're going to run this against random sweep plays or pitch plays, so we can go ahead and just kind of get a feel for what we're going to do. What we're going to do is take our defensive line and spread them out. Then we're going to take our linebackers and shift them off to the right. Just these 2 adjustments alone will give you guys run fits and basically give you an opportunity to go ahead and get more people to defenders in the area. Then I'm going to press my defenders in the area, and then I'm going to crash my defensive line or slant them outside, making my defensive tackle, doing a double A gap. It messes up blocking assignments a little bit more. Now, with this defense setup right here alone, just those fast adjustments, you should get defenders in the area to go and stop the pitch play, but you can clean this up a little bit more. So once again, we're going to go ahead, take our defensive line, spread them out, shift our linebackers out. We're going to go ahead and press, and then we're going to go ahead and crash our defensive line out. Now, another adjustment we could do is we could take this safety, the strong safety, and just drop him down to linebacker depth, and that's actually going to put the defender in the area. Now, another thing I like to do too is I like to go ahead and user a free safety. Pro tip, or just at least a tip from my personal preference, I prefer to use safeties on defense because they do not get blocked in running assignments. That allows me to go and clean up any runs. I don't have a lot of people that destroy me with the run. The primary reason I actually go ahead and use a safety, but I can get myself in trouble with that because you still have a passing assignment. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. This is against the I-form twin. And as you can see right here, I've got defenders that actually fell back in that area, but Freeman is able to go ahead and make a big play right there. But in instant replay, those guys are down in the area. They're in the backfield. This guy just missed. I had another guy that just missed, and he does a little twist, and I don't clean up on the backside. But I will take those risks. I'll take a big run if I'm actually got guys taking a shot or getting an opportunity to hit this guy in the backfield. So, like I said, it's not going to be the perfect defense, but it's definitely going to be a good defense. So, now there's another way you can make this defense a little bit more stout against the run. The flip side of it is that you're going to have huge holes in the backfield. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and do that. So right there, actually you only give up a couple yards. So one other thing you can do too against this particular this defense is you can basically go ahead and take your corner and put him in a hard flat, and what that's going to do is it's actually going to go ahead and make him set the edge, and is going to be more aggressive on the pitch. Now watch, he'll back off on the pitch on these particular plays. So let's take a look at the instant replay. I want to show you something. This corner is playing a deep quarter. he has no run fits responsibility. He doesn't have to worry about defending the run. And as soon as the ball is snapped, he does not bite on the run. He actually falls back about 7 yards off the line of scrimmage before he bites on the run. So those 7 yards is huge for your defenders to get in the area. So what you can do to make this defense a little bit more shored up is actually put him in a hard flat, not a soft squat or any kind of a coverage half. You want to go ahead and put him in a hard flat. So we're going to go ahead and spread our defensive line out, shift our line, press. Now we're going to go ahead and take our corner and put him in a hard flat, and we're going to bring this guy down because we want him getting into the run game right away. Now, as you can see right here, this run gets completely sandwiched, primarily because now the corner is taking on a blocker. So let's just go ahead and take a look at this in instant replay. Watch the corner. Remember before when he was in the quarters coverage, he fell back. Now he's setting the edge. He's just shooting into the ball, setting the edge, taking on a defender. Even though he gets sandwiches right there, he takes on a defender right away, so it allows my other defenders to be able to go ahead and get penetration past the offensive line because he's taking on a blocker. So that's a good way to go and set that up. Now the flip side of it is that there is no coverage back here. You can get destroyed in this area back here because the coverage is not going to be back here. Deep corner route will beat you, so will a streak. So you want to use that trick against the run sparingly. You definitely don't want to go ahead and try to go ahead and do that play too much. You might want to go ahead and maybe man up one of the defenders on any kind of an outside threat. That seam defender that you've got, the safety, you might want to put him in a man coverage against any kind of wide receiver that might be over the side, so that'll take away that play. Now naturally what's going to happen is your opponent might go ahead and switch things up. So strong close, the backside run is going to be a halfback zone. And you want to be prepared for that with that particular run. So basically what you want to do is just show your opponent the same look. And now this is what I like to do is I like to go ahead and do a stack look with my safety. He's going to be my cutoff man. He's going to be the guy I'm going to go ahead and trail on the backside to go ahead and try to stop any quick cuts up the run. And if I still get some sandwiches, I can still get outside and try to bottle up that run to the outside. So we're going to go ahead and take him and put him right over the stack right here. And this is going to allow us to go ahead and stop a run to the inside because I'm going to go ahead and stop that run to the outside. So still same kind of a look. I'll force that run to the inside. And that's actually a big crowded area right there. It's going to be difficult for me to do that. So that's going to be just kind of the tip. All right, so once again, I want to thank my subscriber, Robert Lee Nilsson, to go ahead and reaching out for me and asking for this tip. There's other ways. I know that his brother had a full scheme in this particular play, like he did streaks and stuff like that, and there's other techniques and tips. But if you could shut the run down, if you could stop that halfback toss and that sweep play, just use the cover 4 coverage, bring it down, and you can make additional adjustments to make that run defense more stout. So pulling down that free safety is going to help dramatically. Pulling this guy down will help. Putting this guy, even though it's going to mess up your coverage, but putting him in a hard flat, he's going to set the edge, allowing these defenders to actually get off. So just the fastest way to go ahead and stop a play like that is just shifting your linebackers over to where the pitch is going to go, and just making sure that you can cover up any kind of a backside run on the backside by stacking your guys. So to my subscribers, thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. If you thought this tip was helpful and it actually helped you with your game, please go ahead and hit the like button. And once again, thank you for your support, and until next time.